If you have a Facebook account, today may have been the day that you thought we would find out if we have aliens in the United States or not. You've probably heard about this whole rumor that people are going to storm by the millions Area 51 in Nevada today. This was based on a Facebook event from June. A guy named Matty Roberts, who's just some random college kid, made a Facebook event about storming Area 51 today. Celebrities and people like that joining in, Instagram accounts, this went super viral. This was a massive viral phenomenon for a few months, dating back to June. The issue was, of course, nobody showed up. Like 150 people showed up to this event, even though on Facebook, 2 million people said they were going to show up, and another 1.5 million more said they were interested. Now, where did this come from? Maddie was listening to the Joe Rogan podcast. They heard a UFO researcher talk about how he did a bunch of experiments in Area 51 on aliens, and he decided that was enough. Enough is enough. Basically, if we have enough people to storm this space, then they can't stop all of us. In fact, that's what the Facebook event was called. It was called They Can't Stop All of Us. But not enough people showed up. They didn't want to risk their life storming a government facility to find out stuff based on an internet meme. Part because, you know, there was a real march going on today, the climate march, where kids walked out of school, not just in the United States, but in Dublin, in Australia. And they did it for a real cause, which is, you know, the destruction of the planet. So those people sort of overshadowed this kind of jokey event. So the leader as well of this whole thing, the guy who created it, distanced himself from this event, in part because it could get really serious. If 1 million people really do show up to the gates of a place, there's really no way to stop them. So he didn't really want responsibility for that. So he pushed himself away from this thing, while other people just kind of jumped in and tried to, you know, maybe even profit off it. So look, this is what the internet does. It's very good at getting people to say they're about to do some big activist cause. Now, if they show up, that's a whole different thing. Not a lot of people showed up. We're talking about like a percentile of how many people said they were going to show up versus how many people showed up, in part because it's far away from the rest of the world. And also in part, this is a meme. This isn't a real thing. So that's the thing. The internet really good at getting people to do something that takes very little effort in terms of getting people across the country to go protest something that, you know, is a joke, basically. It still doesn't really have that kind of power.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.